Hey guys, the other night on the channel we started going through a container that my dad brought me with a whole load of family treasures in it. And we've still got a container full of stuff to go through, and I want to take a look and see if there's anything else in there. We've already found some very valuable treasures and some cool just family history stuff in there. So let's take a look, let's spread out this stuff, and I'll show you guys what else is in this little treasure pot that Dad salvaged from his basement. So let's take a look.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
So over here is the pile we already went through, guys. 1937 dollar bills, 1972 uncirculated nickels and dimes and stamps and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm not sure if these two Canadian silver dollars made the cut or not, but there's a few silver dollars in this thing as well. 1950, 1966. And we've got all this stuff here. And I don't know why, but I mean, these must have been my uncle's treasures, my great uncle. And there's like a quartz amethyst crystal here. I don't know why these things are in here. A 14-cent Canada stamp. And I don't know the value of any of the stamps that we've looked at so far. Maybe we'll add that in this video. Maybe I'll do a little bit of research, because we've got a 10-cent stamp, a 20-cent stamp, a 14, some 12s, a whole bunch of 12s. I don't know the age of those. I don't know anything about stamps. This looks like Mexican money. I don't know what this is. Yeah, right there. Mexicanos. So again, I don't think that's very old. Lumbering, 1981. It says lumbering. That's a cool coin. 1882 to 1982. Oh, it actually says North Bay on it. Oh, it's a 100th coin for North Bay. That's cool. $0.50. Okay, that's some more Mexican money there. We'll start a little Mexico pile over there. I don't know. Okay, this is Canadian. 50 cent. 1968 silver 50 cents. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is silver. We've got young Queen Elizabeth on there. 1964. Another 50-cent piece. Look at the size difference between those two 50-cent coins. Guess we could put the dollar silver coins there as well. Jamaica, $1, 1993. So we'll just make this our foreign currency pile over there. This bag here had all the really old, the good stuff, guys, 1880s and The strange thing about the foreign coins coming out of this container are that Great Uncle Art, as far as I know, never left Northern Ontario. He was not like a world traveler. He grew up in the lumber camps. He was a cookie, so he helped the cook by shooting deer. That's what he spent his younger years, you know, trapping and hunting. And geez, I think when he died, and he died pretty young, like early 60s, well, it might even have been, he might have been late 50. You know, 58, 59, 60, 61, somewhere in there when he died. I mean, he had shot 100 moose in his day, you know, he'd shot 100 deer. Like, he was probably more than that. He was not a world traveler, so where are these coins coming from? I know this was his container because it had a lot of his personal, a receipt for a ring that he bought his wife. He was only married one time for 1 month. He's an old bachelor, right? He lived in the woods. 1973 Barbados. Okay, I see something interesting right here. That is an old earring. 1920s, 1930s. Probably silver. You know, would that have been my great-grandmother's? Probably. Why is there only one? 1957. Let's just start a regular pile over here, you know, like nothing really old, but I think a lot of this stuff. Okay, there's a silver collectible 5-cent rabbit. So this series here is from 1967. There was a collectible set, and they are silver. We've got the lynx, the rabbit. There should be a 10-cent with a dolphin on it. Does he have some of those in there? I don't know. Okay, 1973 Mountie quarter. Okay, what is this? $1960, 2 shillings. Look at that. Okay, and another amethyst quartz crystal. See a big coin down here in the bottom. Oh. $1958. 1958 Canada dollar with a totem pole on it. That's cool. British Columbia. We'll have to check that one. There's some of these coins I've never seen before. Okay. Wait a minute. What is that? 25 cents, 1966, with a boat on it. I have never seen that coin in my life. That's some kind of collectible Canada quarter. We'll have to check that one as well. Another 1973 Mountie. I don't know if 73 was the only year that we had Mountie quarters. I think they're worth 50 cents, something like, they're like worth double the value of a regular quarter, something like that. And there's the dime I was telling you guys about, 1967, and it's not a dolphin. Like a mackerel or something? I don't know. How Canadian is that? But that coin goes with the lynx and the rabbit, and then there was a penny that had a bird on it. So, I don't know. They're not really worth that much. There it is, right there. Reached in, pulled out a penny, there it is. So that's the whole set of collectible. Those 4 right there were from 1967. And I see some more Mexican money. Okay, I see. Oh, well, here's another quarter. Another Mountie quarter. And yeah, they're all 1973. So I've got a whole row of them going here. I see an older nickel here, 1962. So he was also collecting these. Older 60s nickels were actually made out of nickel. So we've got a few of those. And then these are 68 quarters over here. Those are probably silver. Oh, another Mountie. I don't know what's with all the regular pennies he's got down in there, unless there's some old ones, but 60s nickels. Just kind of hoping there'd be a lost hidden treasure in here. And there might be. There might still be. Oh, another 67 dime. Okay, let's just... Okay, so I just found this in here, and this almost makes me think that he knew what he was collecting, that these were... This coin is collectible because it has... the die cut the corner of this out when it was made. So that makes that a collectible coin. And so that makes me wonder about all of these regular pennies and things in here. I'm going to have to go through these year by year, but there's nothing, I mean, they're 1971, 1960s, you know, these nickels. I know why he was collecting those. Those are silver. A new penny. One new penny. And this is the last little treasure, which I found the other night, and I gave it to Hannah. We got to look this one up too. It's a Nederland coin. 1943. So in the end, guys, we had a ton of amazing stuff. The best stuff was actually probably what we went through out of this bag, and in the first night, the old bills, 1914 German mark, 1937 Canadian bills. But there is some cool silver stuff in here. All of these are silver coins. These are all silver coins. These are all silver coins. Those are our Mountie coins there. And then he's got a whole bunch of old nickels, which would be nickel, and silver dimes, silver dimes, silver quarters, an old steel core penny. I know there's another one. I saw two of them. But then the rest of these dates, I don't know. I see a lot of 67 pennies, 47 penny. I know there is a collectible on that if it has the little maple leaf. But again, they're not really worth anything, 20 cents. But did he know his coins? Is that... Kind of looks like it. I bet you there's something special. Look at all of these are 67 pennies. They're all 67 pennies. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, so I actually found 3 1943 steel pennies. So he knew what he was doing. He was collecting collectible stuff. Now some of these can be worth quite a bit as well, because there's, I don't know, I'd have to look up, but even though they're not $1 million, if we had the copper version, a couple $1 million.